My name's Jose Rodriguez. I've been coming to Mountain State Wellness now for about a year. I was having lower back issues that for somebody at my age I would say were pretty severe. I ended up having to go to the chiropractor, a different chiropractor originally, and then doing physical therapy. And I thought that physical therapy had helped them get resolved, but they flared back up again actually after I got COVID the first time. I went back to physical therapy and it just didn't work. I had originally noticed them was I was at the gym, but it wasn't during an exercise. I was leaning over to pick something up, and as I went to stand back up, I felt a really sharp pain in my lower back. By the time I got home, I literally couldn't walk. I would get these flare-ups with it that were less severe than that, but they always would happen when I was doing something just very basic. Yeah, I had a chiropractor before I live outside of Pittsburgh. I had a chiropractor there. They always just like cracked my back, had me maybe do some stretches. And then I did physical therapy twice. Like I said, the first time I did it, it was very successful. But then once they flared back up, the stretching, the physical therapy, none of that did the trick anymore. I wouldn't say I was miserable, but I didn't feel good either. It was just chronic. And you struggle with the thought of dealing with persistent chronic pain. I'm 40, I just turned 40 in March. So I was dealing with these for the past few years before I was 40 and thinking, well, what's 50 or 60 gonna be like if I can't get these resolved? And so I was really searching for something that could help alleviate the issue. I'll say, I found out about Mountain State Wellness from my BNI chapter and being in the same networking group as Dr. Lucas. And when he mentioned how a lot of spinal issues go undiagnosed because people avoid working on your neck and just crack areas in your back, I found that really intriguing and it made sense. And so when I came to visit, the things that I liked the most were the amount of effort that was put into figuring out exactly what the issue was. No one had ever done that previously for me, so they're taking measurements and x-rays to see what's exactly wrong and how much did I need adjusted. And then after my first adjustment, which was mind-blowing because it didn't even feel like anything was being adjusted, within days of that, the issues went away. And I didn't have a back issue at all for a significant amount of time, months. I went to Hawaii and 13-hour plane flights will do some things to your back. So that was the first time I felt it again. But I came back, and every time I've come back after an initial visit, I feel better the next day. So it really is mind-blowing, the amount of relief I've been given from coming here. First and foremost, it's good to work with somebody that you can trust who's going to give you honest feedback about what's going on and actually be able to show it to you. I've gone to see specialists, particularly orthopedists, with different injuries athletically that I've had over the years, and there's a lot of things that go sort of undiagnosed. Well, it doesn't look like anything's wrong to the doctor, but I know something's wrong. I can feel that it's wrong. And it's really interesting coming to Mountain State Wellness and talking with the doctors here because they're good at understanding and identifying some of the root causes of these issues and helping you come up with a plan to address them. I think for anybody that's had chronic pain, it really is worth you coming here and getting feedback from Mountain State Wellness about what you can do to address it and how they could help. It's worked wonders for me personally so that I haven't had to be going through my everydays with aches and pains that I had been dealing with previously.